guys, what is going on? And welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe if you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 83,000 subscribers, and I would love you to join me on this journey. So hit subscribe and join the fam. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. And as you guys know, I recently started a Facebook account, so you can add me on Facebook, and we can be Facebook friends, so go do that. Link is in the description. And finally, be sure to turn on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. Thank you. So what is going on, guys? I am back, and I'm rocking the Obey hat today. I found this, and I was like, wow, I remember buying that, but I haven't wore it in such a long time. A lot of people will be like, oh, dude, that sucks. Why are you wearing an Obey hat? But you know what? A hat's a hat. I don't wear hats because, like, it's a sports team, or I don't wear hats because of what's on it. If I see a hat and it looks cool, then I'm gonna get it. So that's pretty much what I did with this. But anyway, once again, I am coming back at you guys with another creepy video, and today we are talking about another scary story. And the scary story is called Scotty, plain and simple. So the story of Scotty is about a kid who has an imaginary friend. And as I've told you guys before, I hate children, I hate kids. They're creepy, they're weird, they see stuff that we don't see, and they're very strange. Oh, kids, man. And plus they pick their boogers and they stink of poop. Now, I'm just kidding, no offense to you little children out there. I love kids, I do. But not in a creepy way, I just love kids. Like, this doesn't work out for me. No matter which way I say it, it's not going to work out. So let's just cut to the chase. But this story, anyway, is about a kid who has these two friends come over to his house, and they experience some very, very odd behavior out of this friend of theirs who's a new friend, like he's new to the school. They experience some very strange behavior out of him during the night, one night during a sleepover at his house. But enough of the jibber jabber, let's get right over to the story. Scotty. Back when I was in elementary school, my best friend's name was Ryan. We were around 6 or 7. One day, there was a new kid in our class. His name was Andrew, and he had just moved from out of state. He was socially awkward and used to sit alone, just talking quietly to himself. The strange thing was, he always appeared to be enraged during these conversations with himself. Ryan and I decided to befriend him, and he invited us over to his house one night for a sleepover. The whole day went by without an incident, and it was all good fun. He was more relaxed at home, more comfortable, more normal. But that night, we went to sleep in his bedroom, which was in the basement. I remember lying there on the floor. My buddy Ryan was asleep near me, and Andrew was across the room on a couch. It was dark, and I could only see his outline. All of a sudden, Andrew started making some eerie, high-pitched noises. It sounded like a steaming tea kettle. Then he stood up, still letting out that high-pitched screeching noise, and I saw him walking towards me. I kicked Ryan to wake him up, and both of us were freaking out. Andrew kept walking until he was standing over us. Then he just kneeled down and slowly let the screech die out. Ryan and I looked at each other, unsure about what to do. Suddenly, Andrew grabbed our arms and started squeezing like he was trying to crush them. In a disturbing low voice, he growled, "Scotty wants you both to leave." I ripped my arm out of his grasp, and so did Ryan. Andrew got up again and just stood there staring at us, letting out a high-pitched evil laugh. We both got up, and I suggested going to Andrew's mom's room to wake her up. Before we took a step, Andrew just started screaming at the top of his lungs. His mom came sprinting downstairs and turned on all the lights. We saw that Andrew had scratches up and down his arms, and his face looked deathly pale. His mom laid him down on the ground and held him down. She was trying to speak over his screams, and she was saying things like, "Andy, Andy, it's okay. Scotty isn't real. Andy." She turned to us and told us to go upstairs and put our coats on, and that she was going to take us home. For a couple of weeks after that, we didn't talk to Andrew at school. Eventually, we asked him about it, and he said, "It's okay now. You won't see Scotty anymore. No one will." Needless to say, that was the end of that, and we never talked to him again. He ended up getting removed from my school because he attacked a kid with a tree branch at recess. And that is the end of that. So there we go, guys. That is the end of that story. It's pretty creepy. I can't imagine how terrifying it must be. I mean, it mustn't be that scary for kids because, I mean, it's still scary, but it's not that scary because they're also kids. But if I was like an adult like I am now and I was laying there and I just woke up one night and there was a kid standing over me like screeching, that would freak me out. I don't know why, but it would scare me more now that I'm older than it would when I was a kid. Ugh, kids, man, they're terrifying little creatures. But there's a number of things that make me question this story. Do you think that either one, he was being controlled by some kind of spirit that was named Scotty, or do you think that he was being possessed when he attacked them in their sleep? Or do you think that he was just doing this to freak them out and maybe, I don't know, had the mom in on it? I mean, it seemed like the mom already knew there was a situation with this Scotty character because she came down and was like, "Scotty's not real." But how could she say that? I mean, the scratches all over his back and stuff like that, that does say that there's something wrong. So it's kind of ignorant for the mom to just brush it off like it's nothing. She might not be a believer in the paranormal, but when the kid is getting attacked physically and he's covered in scratches, you should not ignore that. You should find out what's going on. So I think that was a little ignorant of the mom. But it's kind of weird the way the kid, like at the end when they saw him later on in school and they asked him about this thing that happened that night, and he said that Scotty's gone now, they're not going to see him anymore, and that nobody else will. So it kind of makes me think, what did happen? Did the mom get help for the kid? Did he like get, or did he just have like this overactive imagination? It makes you wonder. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He could have done the scratches to himself. It could have been his mom that done the scratches to him. Who knows? Who knows? But I don't know. I think that this was definitely paranormal. I think that he was being possessed during the night by this ghost of a person named Scotty that was that didn't like the company of these other two kids. He probably was very jealous by them being there, and that this kid hadn't made new friends. So I think Scotty must have been like attached to this kid somehow and then got really jealous. That's what I think. It just doesn't sound to me like Scotty was very nice to this kid because of like the way the mom was like, "Scotty's not real, Scotty's not real, don't worry." That sounds to me like he's had problems previously to this, like prior to this. He's had problems with the Scotty attacking him. That's what it sounds like to me. But hey, it's just a theory. But my question to all of you for question of the day is, what do you think this Scotty was? Do you think it was just an imaginary friend? Do you think it was just this kid acting and playing a little trick on his friends, trying to scare them? Or do you think that he was genuinely being haunted by a ghost named Scotty? Let me know in the comment section. That is question of the day. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please slap a like on it. Let's see if we can go for 72 billion likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. And if you guys didn't see my previous video, which was pretty creepy, it was about this doll that comes to life and talks and stuff. If you guys are interested in creepy doll stories, then you should watch that. So if you want to see that, check it out on the intro. You can click it right about here. It will take you straight over to that. If you just want to watch a random video, you can click this side and it will take you to a random video. But remember, the most important thing of all, guys, chase your dreams. I love you all. Don't let anybody bring you down, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for another video. Peace out.